Hello everyone, this video will be about how to make Nexus Siege even better. We will cover setup, objectives, bosses and their unique abilities. I just want to say that this is a great mode that Michael Shannon has done. I have really enjoyed it so much and I'm probably going to be playing it for the whole of the 2 weeks it's available. With that said, this is what I would do to improve it. Setup. Right at the beginning, this should have been in custom lobbies. It is fun and I would love to play it with friends. Nexus Siege would be extended to 18 waves, but this could be adjusted to suit it however the developers want it to look. So upon loading in, you will have a choice to set up a forward operating base, otherwise known as FOB. This would be to stop the locusts from spawning in that area. I have found that whilst playing, the locusts would spawn in behind me and decimate us on higher difficulty. This little base would look like a small operations base with a command table showing the map in the center and cases of ammo and basic command structures. The ammo crates would provide ammo for players, as I have noticed I ran out of ammo all the time. Of course, they will behave like normal ammo crates with timers on it, so they cannot be spammed. There would be 4 to 5 ammo crates at the FOB, so players do not squabble over ammo. This also means ammo crates that are around the map are removed. There would be a siren that would play if any locust entered the forward operating base to warn players that there is locust in the area. As the waves go by, the forward operating base would provide resistance to damage within the area, which encourages players to use and stay near the FOB, up to 10% damage resistant. There will be still no fortification options, and also there will be locust monsters to deal with. Objectives. Once every 2 waves you will have an optional objective to capture and return data disks, schematics, turret fortification or beacons to the FOB in order to get bonuses and equipment for the next wave. With these objectives, the player will have to weigh the risks and rewards with leaving the base in order to get the bonuses. The rewards for capturing and returning data disks would be a random mutate that could reveal the locations of enemies, give a 5% damage increase for a wave, give incendiary ammunition to the player for a wave, double damage if you're using the incendiary rounds as a brawler, increased damage resistance for a wave, little things like that just to shake it up. Getting a schematic back to the FOB would spawn heavy weapons and explosives. Collecting a turret would grant you a turret that the engineer could use to help in a fight. Cap of 2 turret objectives. Bringing back a beacon would spawn in 3 additional friendly AI to help. They would come down in grind lifts. They have no down but not out, so once their health is gone, they would die. Their AI would have them stick around the base and do more of a support role. One would have a sniper, one would have a lancer and a shotgun, and the other a bolt-hog. The additional AI friendlies would stay until they have been killed. This objective will not trigger again until all additional AI friendlies are dead. The additional friendlies would be cog gears with standard cog equipment from Operation Hollowstorm or Onyx Guards. Basic enemies. You would have all the locusts we have had in Nexus Siege, but with all the monsters, so tickers, wretches, boomers of all variants, bloodmount, shriekers, cantus, reavers, etc. The cantus would heal locust units, and the bloodmounts would have beast riders. Bosses. With additional manpower, I believe you could make the bosses really bosses with unique abilities and traits. Let's start with Khan. He would be riding his siege beast from Gears of War Judgment. It would spit acid and stomp its legs if you got too close. It would shoot you from afar with its guns. Once they were destroyed, Khan would use his bolt-hog. Once the beast was dead, Khan would fall off and have the health bar of a standard enemy. Jamad. He would operate like how he does right now, except if the player got too close and his health bar was getting low, he would cloak and run away in order to regen his health. Also, the lower his health is, the more damage he deals out. Ram. Ram would have his Troika and Krill. He would have 1,000 bullets in his Troika, and when the ammo ran out, he would switch to his knife and Krill would come to help him deal damage from afar. The Krill would have a health bar, so once you destroyed them, Ram is vulnerable. If Ram's health was low and the Krill was still available, they would shield him and he would regenerate health, so it is important to destroy the Krill first. Killing him before his ammo runs out is the best way to defeat him. Scourge. Scourge would have his chainsaw's staff, and chainsaws players' weapons in half if they got too close. If the player had a chainsaw lancer, it would not be broken and would be an opportunity to break his staff. Scourge would jump around the map if taking too much damage in one spot. If surrounded by 3 or more players, Scourge would scream and stun the players for 3 seconds. Once Scourge's staff has been broken, he is reduced to one end of his staff and he takes additional damage from players. Scourge can summon tickets. Queen Mirror. Queen Mirror would be on the Tempest, her large bee-looking monster. It would do everything it did in Gears of War 3, so firing beams of hot light at the players. Once the beast is destroyed, Mirror would be in a down but not out state for the player to deliver an execution. If she is not killed, she would get back up and summon 4 palace guards to her aid. She would have a Boltok and whatever weapons were on the ground. Her health bar would be a standard enemy bar and can only be killed with an execution. She also increases the damage resistance of palace guards within 10 meters. Now, don't get me wrong, I do not think we will see this in Gears 5, but in Gears 6 it is a possibility. I believe they should do this and finally make Gears of War a great game PvE wise. This would be a subsection in Horde mode like Horde Frenzy. I would recommend giving Michael Shannon a big team of programmers, 3D modelers and texture artists as well as some animators. Right, that's all I've got. If you liked the video, please drop a like. If you have any additional ideas, drop them in the comments. And subscribe if you liked the video, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.